Right now, we're watching a line of thunderstorms racing through the northern parts of the Gulf of Mexico. This is going to be the trend here over the weekend. Upper level impulses and outflow boundaries are going to help trigger more showers and thunderstorms across the state as they dive off to the southeast. Out ahead of it, we are so humid and so unstable. We've got some thunderstorms over the 10,000 Island area, and you can see some showers and a small thunderstorm weakening a little bit as it gets a little closer here towards the Lee Islands. Captiva, North Captiva, and Cayo Costa, some pretty good downpours, and you can see the skies darkening up towards Boquilla. Heavy rain also up towards Boca Grande. This one will cross Cape Hayes, and where we've already got a couple of showers and a thunderstorm here. You can see that lightning strike just east of I-75 between 31 Babcock Ranch. You're seeing the dark skies off to the north with most of the wet weather just north of Babcock. As far as the forecast here for today, this is new. Out ahead of that line, we are anticipating some showers and small thunderstorms moving through, and then eventually 2-3 o'clock, here comes another wave, and this is going to be the case here throughout the day. It's not going to rain all day long, but we're going to see these waves passing through, and again by 5 o'clock, the development of thunderstorms with the daytime heating, and even by 10 o'clock to midnight, we're going to see yet another line roll through. Let's talk about that heat, because right now we're looking at 81 degrees in Arcadia, 85 Sanibel. You factor in the humidity, this is what it feels like outside, mid to upper 90s already. Our forecast heat index today, 105 or higher, especially inland, Glades, Hendry, and Collier County. That's where we have a heat advisory from noon until 7 o'clock. Your forecast calls for the high temperature 93. We're going to see some sunshine, hot temperatures, but stormy. The severe weather more towards Oklahoma and Kansas, but we do have a slight chance of severe weather right here at home, especially up towards DeSoto and Charlotte County. And part of that reason is the frontal system and the angle now as those disturbances will ride along that front and come more towards central and southwest Florida. And you can see even out ahead of that main line that it sends out these outflow boundaries, and that triggers additional thunderstorms right there along I-75. And the forecast does call for these waves to continue to roll through. And as we go through tomorrow for Father's Day, we'll start off with some sunshine. Here comes a pretty large cluster of thunderstorms in the afternoon hours. So here's that slight chance of severe weather. We talked about Charlotte, DeSoto, and Sarasota County, and just a marginal chance for Lee and the northern parts of Collier. I do want to talk about the tropics really quick because the National Hurricane Center has issued their 8 o'clock tropical weather outlook just a couple of minutes early, and we are anticipating the likelihood of tropical depression or tropical storm Brett nearing the islands, but you saw there at the end that little curve to the north. Hopefully this one will continue to move safely over the Atlantic. As far as your Father's Day weekend, hot and stormy, temperatures remain in the low 90s all the way through the upcoming work week.